I received a message this morning from another distributor that was talking about one of their installers that had applied 272 and that basically the hydrophobicity had stopped after a year. And 99% of the time, you're going to have one or two reasons why that's going to happen. The first one is going to be improper prep of the surface. You do need to clean the panel with some sort of solvent-based surface prep. That's why we use Nasiol Clean. You could also use some sort of isopropyl dilution, 50-50, 1-to-1, and that will also help properly prep the surface. But the number one reason why your coating is not going to last the advertised duration is because you're simply not putting enough on the panel. So I'm going to do a quick video here, and we'll go ahead and go through the whole process, and that way you can see how much product you actually need to put on a panel in order for it to last the duration. So what I have here is a Lexus LX470. This customer is one of our best customers. He's always very kind to allow us to make these demonstration videos with his cars, and so for that we certainly appreciate it. This has already been polished, so it's been paint corrected, and the surface has been wiped down with clean. So give me a second and I'll get everything together and you'll see how it goes. So there are two ways that you can do this. You can either use the included suede applicator, of which is completely fine, but you are going to use quite a bit of product on just a small area. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it on the middle of the panel, and then I'm going to basically outline where I'm going with all of my coating. And then we will wait until it sweats. This is the fun part, right? All right, I'm pretty good here. So you want to feel a little tug on the towel. So that's one way. And if you can figure out how much product you're going to need with the included applicator, then you'll be fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to polish this off, and I'm going to redo it with a microfiber applicator. I'm just going to remove all the polishing oils again, so that way you guys know I'm starting with another pristine surface, taking off all the taking off the coating I just applied. And so this time I'll use a microfiber applicator. The small rectangular ones work very well. This is all that I had, so this is what we're going to use. But do not be afraid to load up the panel with coating. Because if your 272 is flashing in 20 to 30 seconds or so, and it's not really humid like it is here today, or really hot, then you're not applying enough product and it's just flashing too quickly. So like I said, it's very humid here today, and therefore this is going to flash a little bit more, but a little bit faster. But here we go, we're ready to wipe. And that right there should be plenty enough for 5 years of durability. So really the moral of the story is that you do need to put enough of the coating onto the car in order for it to go the advertised duration. And the easiest way to ensure that is to get yourself a microfiber applicator versus using the one in the kit. Once you become familiar with how much product actually needs to be applied to each panel, to each working area, then you can go ahead and you can save money and just use the applicators that are in the kit. But if you're starting out, or if you're having issues with durability, use the microfiber applicator, and you'll pretty much be guaranteed to be successful without trying any different.